This is like our home. You know, I have two homes, my home and this place. As I said before, we are like a family. We love all these dogs, we love all these cats. We cry when they come in, we cry when they go home. Close to 80 some cats, and right now I believe I have about 12 dogs. I had one go home today, and I have another one going home today. I have one going home tomorrow. The adoption rate is very high here. We are on Facebook. We have a volunteer that helps us out. She does her thing and gets people in here, and then we filter them, make sure that all these animals go to a good home. Everything we do is all about the animals, nothing else. It's all about the animals.
Volunteer at Four-Foot Friends. What I do is mostly hang out with the cats and always help them and try and get them calmer and not make them fight. My favorite part is just helping the animals and just trying to get them to feel good and trying to not feel lonely.
Hope and Faith, last year when I started here, a lady had found these two little Chihuahua mixes. They were out running around. They had non-contagious mange, and I forget which one was which, but the one had it worse than the other one. And the lady came out, she came in, excuse me, and she was out in the parking lot, and I went out and I just saw these two dogs. I just scooped one up. I didn't know what it had. I didn't know if it was contagious or not. It was missing almost 90% of her fur, hot to the touch, very pink. It was actually burning up from fever. We got the dogs in, started giving them medicated baths, took them up to the vet, got them on medication. That took a couple months. We worked with both of them, and they ended up getting their fur back, looking nice and healthy. I promised them I was going to adopt them out together, which sometimes is very hard to do. But thank God I got to keep my promise, and they went to the same home, and they're doing very well.
My name is Katie. I am the dog trainer here at Four-Footed Friends. I help the dogs that are a little more rambunctious or need a little bit more training. I work with them to get them homes because sometimes it's harder if they're a little misbehaved. I used to be a marine mammal trainer. We use the same kind of training that I do with dolphins, that I do with dogs. We use positive reinforcement training only. Unfortunately, there has been a popular trend towards dominance training, made popular by people like Cesar Millan. It is not a good way to train. Positive reinforcement training, we reward the positive or desired behaviors, and we just ignore the undesired behaviors. And that's pretty much how it works. A lot of the dogs here will get new names. When they come in, they don't know their name. So I'll work on a lot of people don't know, you do have to train your dog to know their name. So I'll play the name game with the dogs here and also work on stay and come. And once they have gotten all those basic things that are very important down, sometimes I'll teach them a trick or two.
What makes this place great is we are like a little family here. We spend extra time with the animals. We sit on the floor to help them eat, comfort them whenever they need it. We have a lot of animals that come in here that sometimes I think they don't know what love and affection is. So we take the time, we sit and we hold the dogs and the cats and everything. This is a no-kill shelter. If an animal passes away, it's buried outside in our pet cemetery. We put no animals down. It's a very clean environment here. We take pride in taking care of this place. We get a lot of compliments on that.
Flynn is a 6-month-old puppy that was owner surrendered. He is deaf. And so I took him home with me. I decided to foster him because it's best, since he has got special circumstances, to have one person working with him and figuring things out with him. We're working on training a vibrating collar, no shock, 100% not shock collar. It's a vibrating collar to be his command to come to me, since he can't hear me when he's running around the yard. End of it, and if he sniffs it, if he gets near it, if he looks at it, he gets a treat. Eventually this is going to become very rewarding to be around, just like my hand, and we'll follow it. It's been a positive experience. Yeah, it's been, I love that it's a no-kill shelter. That's very important to me, and all the people here care a lot about the animals, and it's a great place to work.
Saving an animal's life, you know, because I can actually do that now. You know, I couldn't imagine doing anything else other than working with the animals. It's very rewarding.